Hello everyone, my name is James. Welcome to Rising Potential. I'm also known as JKP Rising on YouTube. Today's video is going to be discussing Red vs. Blue, the future of Red vs. Blue, and what I personally think it needs to survive. It's obviously going to keep on surviving because there's a humongous fan base for the show, but it needs to survive. I think, like I said, I think a lot of people still love the show. I don't anymore. This is the first time in a while, or not in a while, I don't think it ever happened. A little bit, actually. This is the first time where I don't even want to watch the next season. I don't want to watch it at all. When Season 10 was starting to come out, I was thinking about not watching it. And now I know for a fact that I definitely do not want to watch Season 11. Will I watch Season 11 and will I do reviews on Season 11? I really don't know, because right now I don't even want to talk about this show. But I'm in a place right now where I am passionate about what I want to talk about. And even though I don't really like the show anymore, I am still strong enough to talk to you about why I don't like the show and why I want to see it succeed. But in order for it to succeed, in my opinion, I think it has to go down this path. Otherwise, I'm never going to watch the show ever again, and I'm not going to want to pay attention to anything, and just they're going to lose. They're going to lose a viewer. But I mean, in terms of Rooster Teeth's eyes, what's one viewer going to do? It's not going to do anything. But you know, I may not be the only person that feels this way, and I hope I'm not, because if I am, I feel really bad for this world. So the first thing, I mean, there's really only one thing I have to say for Red vs. Blue, in my opinion, to excel more than it is: change. That word right there is all I have to say, is change. Looking at Red vs. Blue as a series overall, 1 through 10, I loved Season 6, 7, and 8. I think those 3 seasons were amazing, and they propelled the show into a great direction. Season 9 and 10 kind of threw a light switch on in my head, going, wait a minute, this looks and sounds familiar. Oh wait, it's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 were. Only reason why I liked Season 6 through 8 is because they went more of a drama approach, and they had a really compelling story. Season 9 and 10, we already knew what was going to happen in the end. I hate prequels. I hate prequels. I love Halo Reach, but there's one thing I hate about it, is that it's a prequel. 2, it's too short in terms of a campaign. Those are the only 2 things I can say that I think why Reach is just, I hate prequels. I don't like it, because we already know what's going to happen in the end. So why would you tell it again? Unless you make a plot twist and break canon, but they never do that, so there's no point. I don't like prequels. I was curious to see the meta's transformation, but as you know, that was barely established, so that was a waste, and it made me hate the season even more. Season 10, I'm talking about. I don't like prequels, so Season 9 and 10 were kind of useless off the bat for me, and the fact that they never really went into depth on anything really made it worse for me. So I'm looking at the new season going, is it going to be just like Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Because if it is going to be just like the other 10 seasons for the past, what, 10 years now? Why would I watch it? Why would I watch Season 11? Because I've already seen Season 11 10 times over. It's called the other 10 seasons. Why would I watch Season 11? My biggest issue with this show is that a few things change. And when I say a few things, I mean barely anything happens. There is no character development for a lot of the characters. Washington has a lot of character development. But what's he going to become now? Is he going to become a comedic person like he was in the beginning before he got Epsilon implanted into him? Is Washington just going to be a boring character? Is he going to be like a second Caboose? Just say stupid random stuff that has nothing to do with the quote-unquote story? Caboose says random stuff. Griff says stupid stuff. Simmons is he sucks Sarge's dick. Sarge is an asshole. Church has had a lot of development, but I think his story is over. I think the biggest issue I have is that, yes, Washington has had good development. Church has had good development. I'm specifically talking about Griff, Simmons, Sarge, Caboose, Tucker. What is going on with them? Oh, Sarge changed a little bit. He started liking Griff. Yeah, that only took about, what, 7 seasons? 7 years? These characters, yes, they have progressed, but they barely have progressed. They have barely changed at all. Well, this is the problem with RVB. It's a new season, so you're expecting stuff to happen that's differently, you know? Keep us interested. The sequel should always be better than the original. It should always grip you. Like, I just got finished watching Dexter. I watched the first season, I fell in love with it. I didn't think Season 2 was going to beat Season 1. And I just finished watching Season 2 today, and it blew me away because it was amazing. And it did so many plot twists and progressed character development like I never saw before. It was amazing. Red vs. Blue has not done that. They've done that for a few characters like Washington and Church. That's honestly all I have to say about Red vs. Blue is like what it needs to survive, what it needs to stay interesting, and not just to be like, oh, it's the show I watch Monday nights for 5 minutes. It has to become, oh my god, I can't wait to watch Red vs. Blue. I cannot wait to see the next episode. I cannot wait. I have not felt that since the end of Season 8. Like I said, Seasons 1 through 5 I watched like in 2 days straight. It was fun. It was a cool series. Nothing that I would watch again because it wasn't that interesting, but it was funny, you know. It's like watching The Hangover. You laugh for the first time you see it, and then you see it the second time, you're like, I already know what's going to happen. So it's not as funny as it used to be the first time. Seasons 6 through 8 were really good because it had a drama story and it had interesting characters, and they actually did a good job with scripts. Season 9 and 10 were prequels, so you knew what was going to happen in the end, but they never even established anything in the prequels to begin with, so it was a waste of time. In Season 11, it just looks like it's going to be another Blood Gulch ripoff. So, the big question is, that people are probably wondering, is will I be reviewing Season 11? I did review Season 10, and as you know, as the episodes progressed, I really started disliking the hell out of the season. And I still think Season 10 is a piece of shit, but Red vs. Blue is Halo, and just because something did fail me the first time doesn't mean it won't fail me the second time. You know, maybe the next season might be better, and I'm open to see it again. I was very disappointed with Season 10, but I will watch Season 11, and I will do reviews on Season 11 because who knows, they could surprise me and they could do a great job. Or who knows, Season 11 could be another piece of crap. But that is completely up for discussion, and I will give Red vs. Blue a chance. And I can't forget that RVB is Halo. Rising Potential is a Halo channel, and I do love Halo, and I do love Halo Machinima. So I will be doing reviews of RVB Season 11. I know the episode just aired a couple days ago, so this Monday I'll be reviewing the episode, and I'll upload my review of the episode. So I'm going to be doing the reviews in a little different manner. Last time I did Season 10, I did like B+, B-. I did a single letter grade. This time I'm going to be separating it into multiple categories as I go review it. I'll first do a wrap-up of the episode, what happened, then I'll talk about what I liked, what I did not like, maybe how they could improve it, I don't know. But then I'll separate it into 2 categories of reviews. I'll do production reviews, so if the episode was filmed great, and it was great effects and great voice acting, then I'll get it like an A+ or something. And if they were kind of bad in my opinion, the grade will be lowered. And then I'll do a story review on like what happened in the episode, if it progressed any plots. And if it didn't, lower score. And if it did, I'll up the score. And if anything connects between episodes, I'll do that. So I will be doing Red vs. Blue Season 11 reviews, probably by myself. A lot of people did like me doing reviews by myself, and I'm not going to lie, when we did group calls, I did enjoy them, but it was very clustered, and reviews went on for like fucking 40 minutes. And I'm sure you don't want to watch a 40-minute RVB video. You'd rather just watch like a quick, less than 10-minute video, which is what I intend to hopefully do, unless the episode's really good. I might extend, but it's not going to be anything over like 20 minutes, but yeah, that is my wrap up for what Red vs. Blue needs, and stay tuned for Season 11 reviews on Rising Potential. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, guys. Peace.